Okay, let's talk about how to evaluate trig functions without using the entire unit circle. So we're going to take this whole complicated unit circle and really just look at the bare bones. Okay, um, and we know the ASTC is all students take calculus, or all positive, sine is positive, all sine, tangent's positive, and only cosine positive. Okay, in these quadrants. Um, And then if we couple that with a little bit of background knowledge, okay, we know that pi and 180 are the same. So pi over 2 is 90 and so forth. Okay, really if we know these two, we can break everything else down. We can think about how does x degrees go into 180. So 45. Let's see, pi over 3, that would be 60. And pi over 6, that would be, what, 30 degrees. Okay, so this is really pretty much all the background knowledge we need, plus I guess two more things. Okay, um, so if we take all this, there's really only two trig equations, I guess, that we need to know outright, and we can use that to build right triangles that make our life just a little easier. Um, One is if we know that sine of 30 degrees, or pi over 6, is 1/2. Okay, I think that one is easy to memorize because it's sort of that and the next one are the um, simplest looking trig equations. Okay, the other one is that tangent of 45 is equal to 1. And tangent of 45 is what? Tan of pi over 4. Okay, so if we know just these two facts, then we can take each one and we can build a triangle off of it. So we'll do the sine one in green. Okay, um, we know sine of 30 is 1/2, so that means that if we have a right triangle, here, let's see if we can make that a straight line here. Okay, um, 30 degrees. We know sine of 30 is 1/2, so we have 1, 2, and then quick little Pythagorean theorem gives us square root of 3, right? And we'll do tangent in orange. We know pi over 4, 45 degrees, that's an equilateral, not equilateral, an isosceles right triangle, so 45. Okay, 45, right triangle. Tangent of 45 is 1, so that would be 1, 1. And again, quick little Pythagorean theorem gives us square root of 2. This is something that I think is pretty easy and not that time consuming, these two triangles to put on the scrap paper or somewhere on your AP test, so that you can keep referring back to them on the non-calculator section. Um, Hopefully by now, we all mastered the sine and cosine curves, right? But if we didn't, now would be a good time to refresh ourselves on that. Okay.